What's going on, Aquarius? This is your girl Venus Archangel here with another love reading for you guys. I have a different spread going on for you in regards to looking at the future 12 months of next year. Now remember, with, as kind of like a disclaimer, no future is set in stone. You guys have your free will. So if you don't like anything that you see in this reading, you remember that you have the ability to change anything you don't like. You have to remember that the future is never set in stone. If you do want to build your own future, you can, and you are at this present moment. So let's go ahead and get started. Welcome back, Aquarius. Welcome back, Aquarius. Okay, so we're going to be going ahead with this reading. I'm going to pull them all fresh. I've already pre-shuffled them though, okay? So let's go ahead and get started with the month of January. Ooh, perfect. This is really wonderful to see at the beginning of the year. Clarity, seeing things clearly, going in with an open mind and with an open heart. That is amazing, because this is the card for Leo as well. And I know that is your opposite sign, y'all. But you guys give, you guys and you and Leo have the same qualities in regards to giving out your love. They may be, Leo may be about themselves about it, but you have a different way and a very special way of expressing and showing your love to people. So this is all about clarity. This is a lot about, seeing things clearly. So there's an opportunity to really see things and really connect with things. So, taking advantage of January and the sun is definitely going to help you in your journey through 2018. February leaves you, it leaves you with feelings of not necessarily feelings, maybe of completion, or not completion, or dissatisfaction. That's what I'm looking for. Jeez. So you guys are not satisfied with what you guys are working with. It's just fair, right? If it ain't working, bye. You know what I'm saying? So for a lot of you guys, I think this clarity in January showed you things and showed you all the cups that work for you and don't work for you. So I think there's a lot of decision making, or there's a sense of movement and knowing of, or clarity in what you want. And sometimes dissatisfaction and just knowing that the situation at hand doesn't work for you is good. It's clarity in itself. Even though it's not swords or anything like that, but I think you find that something is not working for you emotionally, and you're going to take the steps to move forward and figure out exactly what it is that brings you that emotional satisfaction. Now in March, you guys have the 5 of Wands. So 5 of Wands is definitely talking about conflict, okay? Probably inner conflict. I don't really want to go there, inner conflict at all, but this could be inner conflict. 7 of Swords. So there's somebody that that may not be straight up. There could be a lot of dodging, or not addressing a certain situation that is conflicting. Okay, so there's a lot of conflict here in March, and I don't know if this is something that you truly want to deal with, or this is all about a certain lie. I think for some of you guys, this could be something. Let me see. Let me add another card to this. Is avoidance of love. So there's conflict in regards to maybe this is about someone that wasn't being honest about this beginning of a new cup. I think what you guys were going after, or whatever wasn't working for you, right? It was the 8 of Cups. Then to kind of have the conflict about something not being honest, and something kind of from about a certain beginning in love. It's kind of got me even suspicious. But there's a lot of conflict going on in March that there seems to need to be some hashing out, and it could be due to some, a false romantic journey, or maybe walking away from something that could have offered you something romantic, or I think maybe you stepped away from an opportunity to expand in a relationship. But I think there's a need to kind of figure out exactly why you did it and really kind of come to terms with it, I guess. Could be the inner turmoil for some of you guys. But in April, y'all have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is talking about a new beginning, and a new beginning towards stability, support, and security, right? That's step towards, not necessarily abundance per se. Oh yes, it is a step towards abundance, but it's one that can really lead you towards a place where you can truly feel safe, truly feel secure in your environment. And honestly, I think you make that step there, because whatever was kind of rocky in March in regards to maybe stepping away from something like a love offer or whatever the offers did not satisfy you at all. I think you understanding why you stepped away, or even explain to the person or whoever it is that offered you love, or whatever opportunity it was that you stepped away from, you found the peace in that, and you're using that as a way to kind of push you towards, or lead, give you that extra boost towards a stable beginning, okay, or a new beginning towards stability. Ooh, so Ace of Pentacles, right? Could be a lot of planning going on, but ultimately, guys, you truly start your journey in May. Okay, you start going at it fresh, new. It's so exciting. So you guys are ready to take on the world in May. Okay, I think there's a new beginning that's starting, and it's because of your success, your efforts. Remaining vigilant in your quest to happiness, right? I think everything kind of kicked off in February, where you guys were really figuring out what you truly wanted, and now you kind of are beginning something new, and it's something very exciting. I think a lot of effort has been put forth to really have that freedom, but ultimately I think you wanted to feel, this is exciting, pretty much. You want to feel good about the steps that you're making, and I think you truly have. Now, where this kind of goes to is the Hierophant. There's a lot of conforming and maybe finding the sense of commitment within yourself. Now, this is not necessarily, I don't like seeing this card for you, Aquarius, because you guys are extremely about your freedom. You go from the Fool to immediately the Hierophant, and it's like, ooh, I don't know if necessarily that's a great thing, considering that, like I said, you guys are all about your freedom. But this could be trying to find the commitment in certain things that you do, finding the balance in the routine and the things that you do. It doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, but since, like I said, your guys in Aquarius, I don't necessarily like seeing that card. Now, it's having, I think, the commitment of finding that, of getting to the Ten of Pentacles. Right in the beginning, right in April, you were like, okay, there was something in April that's going to click to you. Like, you're like ready to start something that can offer you something stable, that can offer you something that gives you a foundation in towards the legacy that you guys are wanting. But I think you're recognizing that there's some sort of commitment that's needed, or there is a commitment that's needed within you to go about getting that happily ever after, and living in a situation that's pretty traditional. There could be some traditional stuff that's going to be coming up in June. Okay, so be mindful of that, right? Okay, so Temperance in July, y'all. So you guys have to keep the balance, okay? Because there's divine timing around this. This is 7, right? 7th month, and this is divine timing, and 7s are divine. So they're symbols of divine timing. So it's very interesting, right? And it's interesting too, like if you look, if she was the other way around, like actually if you look at it, it is a 7. So anyway, her legs. But anyway, I think there's something need to keep the balance right now. Really need to keep the balance, because something else is coming its way. It's telling you to hold on in the month of July. So you could be having to manage your life, you can't manage your relationships a little bit more. Just kind of focusing in the moment a lot of July, and really just kind of focusing on what you can do while the universe or God or whoever you believe is taking control of your life. Okay, and why are we doing that? Because of the Hierophant. So obviously, right, you go from trying to find the commitment, or dealing with the differences in the relationships that you have, or having to do something that's traditional, something that's original, or having trying to find what works for you within this relationship, with this new job, that kind of keeps you kind of conformed and not really opening. It doesn't allow you to open up as much as you like. Okay, so I think there's kind of keeping balance, sticking to routine, working through the traditional stuff, because that, staying in the moment is what's going to help you. Divine time is going to kick in, but you have to kind of, not be passive and kind of just do whatever you want to do, but be in the moment, be rich, be authentic. If something don't work for you, that's natural. That's how you manage your stuff. So, with all that said, going into August with this, the Chariot. So things start to pick up. Now, like I said, there's a period of waiting, and Hierophant is a Taurus card, so it's going to be pretty slow. You got a lot of Taurus energy here, so I know that you're going to be like Taurus and Pentacle energy, and you're an air sign. You're all about like speed and kind of getting things moving. So it's going to be fresh to kind of get into Leo Virgo season, where things are kind of picking up and things are definitely moving towards some sort of success. There needs, of course, back to Temperance, right? You're having to carry over that balance, and that balance is what's going to help you get to, not necessarily balance per se, like you have to balance your head and heart, right? You have to make sure what things work for you and what don't work for you, what you want and what you logically need, okay? Things like that. And that balance is going to pick up speed, and it's one that's going to get you towards victory. So it's a lot of work that's going to be happening probably in August, but it's going to feel good. You're going to feel that extra push. Okay. Now, in September, y'all have a lot of work to do. I'm not like, whoa. So, I think you guys are going to really be sharpening your craft at this time in September. I mean, it's Virgo, Libra season, so you're kind of going through and figuring out exactly what works for you and what, really kind of like, building, I guess, building your skills right now. What are we building your skills? Towards because of your manifesting. So you're working toward your manifest right now. So you are, from what you've expected, you're kind of just really now working with what you've received, what you've expected, okay? So Aquarius, there's a lot, this work is definitely because of, of the, what you manifest, and you're willing to work on it. This is not like, oh my God, this is a crap ton of work, I don't want to do this, because that's the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is just frustrated that they got to do the work in the first place. They're like, why do I got to do all this shit, and how come I'm not seeing the rewards for it? This is like very contemplated work, and this is work that you really feel like you're really into, you're really focused, you're really driven with this card. So when this card comes up for y'all with the Three of Wands, there could be something that you're planning for it. There's something that was like that you plan for in the future, that maybe whatever you send out, whatever you've kind of, whatever you were expecting the return has, and you're really working on it, you're really fine-tuning it, if that makes sense, in the month of September. You guys have the High Priestess for October. So this is a lot of following your intuition. I'm not too happy about this card being here because it really don't tell us much. But there's secrets then and something hidden. Now, considering that you have the Seven of Swords in March to clarify the Five of Wands, there could be some secrets that's coming back up for some of you guys. Let me go ahead and clarify to be sure. Five of Swords. So no, I think it's really kind of going on your instincts, really kind of allowing your intuition to kind of guide you right now. Because honestly, without your intuition, this sense of victory, let's use that, the sense of non-victory in a victorious situation, could kind of help you understand the moment. For a lot of you guys, I think there's a lot of, like, I think you are definitely having to do a lot of stuff that you may not be really happy about doing. Like, this is talking about ruthless energy, right? So with you guys working so diligently, and then all of a sudden you guys kind of get to a point where you're doing more than you really wanted to, and I think you guys kind of feel like, I don't know if your truth is in jeopardy, but you just don't feel too great about the outcome of it. So there's this is a lose-lose situation, a win-lose situation. So you gain something, but what does it cost you? So I think what this situation is talking about is using your intuition, diving in deep. Allowing your intuition to help you with this at that time in October. Okay, and there's something hidden here that I think you have to kind of go deep and remember, or not necessarily remember, but like there's something underlying the whole Five of Swords energy. Okay, so you have to figure out why. All right. So November has the Nine of Cups. I like this card a lot. So this is about manifesting in Scorpio season, Sagittarius season. I would, Sagittarius. I would do it in Sagittarius season because that's magic. Scorpio is about figuring out exactly what it is you want. So that part, half of the month, is really going to be focusing on what truly makes you happy. What really want, what it is it that you really want. And I think you get there. I think you do know. And I think honestly, you're going to feel it stronger because that it's going to be pure, whatever you want. It's going to be truly pure. And then you're going to manifest that. And that half of November that is Sagittarius's, woo, that magic's going to kick off, all right? Can I get an amen in here? Okay, so let me go ahead and clarify this for y'all. 10 of Swords. So you guys could be manifesting to something ending really, really badly. Like the fucking October card, which you guys have with the High Priestess and the Five of Swords. Like, that was not an easy end. That Five of Swords is like you having to do something that you want to do that makes you feel like a little bit of not regret. It's like making you feel like if it's worth it. I think there was a period in time you're working so much, you're working so hard, you're like, I don't know if this is worth it. So you're having to go through and use your intuition. So with the Nine of Cups coming up here to clarify this 10 of Swords is clarifying the Nine of Cups. I think you're manifesting from a situation that's ended pretty badly, and I think you've gotten. I mean, despite how badly this is, I think the worst is over, and you're ready to kind of. You know your energy, your strengths from this, and I think it's what's going to help you manifest in the future. Okay, so last card, which is December. Ooh, King of Cups. So this could be someone that is your ideal partner. I think for you guys here, this is about exactly what you want, having the clarity, being, finding that sense of commitment within yourself to kind of go after exactly who you want. And this person could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or someone that you feel deeply. But this is also someone that hides their emotions rather well, someone that's not very open. Okay, so they can control their emotions to make it look like they're fine when they really are feeling like a whirlwind inside. So this is someone that feels like a catastrophe even. So like they're really super psychic. You could be developing some sort of psychic stuff here in regards to this person coming up here, considering the High Priestess. But this person you feel absolutely in love with, and I think that they're going to be someone that could be offering you love or gives you that emotional fulfillment. I think the person that you're wishing for is maybe whatever you're wishing for in November comes to you in December, and I think that's awesome. For some of you guys, I think this is you guys. Remember, I'm trying to do now with the kings for fixed signs. I'm going to have them be you guys. So you guys could be feeling in love. You guys could be feeling the love in your hearts. You guys could be finding that fulfillment in yourself and really mastering the ability to control your emotions, to control your manifestations, and to really control your psychic abilities. I think a lot of this year as well, I think you guys have trying to find the solidity in your psychic abilities and your psychic awakening from a lot of you guys. And if it's not the case, this is about, like I said, trying to find the clarity in your situation, really trying to focus on you, what you want in your love lives, and how to get there, and because, well, of course, relationships is something you commit to. And with all this commitment stuff coming up with the High Priestess coming up here twice, and then the 10 of Pentacles, this is something that's definitely going to leave behind a legacy. So, underlying energy is the Knight of Pentacles. So taking it slow, being observant for next year, 2018. That's what it's all about. Really going through the process, experiencing, maybe being cautious, maybe looking about and taking notes about what you encounter, but also making that step towards offering or being offered something very stable to someone. This could be somebody that's even offering you something here, and that's why you have the Sun in the beginning of the year. Somebody could be coming in and offering you something stable, and you're like, yes, this is it. That's with the Sun, and it kind of just, it's all about really developing that relationship this whole entire time here. That's why you have the arguments and stuff in the beginning, because there could be something that wasn't said or very honestly open about, the Ace of Cups, right? So a lot of you guys could be dealing with someone that's coming to offer you something, and the whole year of 2018 is about adjusting to the person that you said yes to. Okay, underneath that is the Queen of Cups. So yes, definitely being the other half, really feeling the other half, because again, at the end of the year, you guys have the King of Cups. So this is someone that totally works for you. Wow, being that couple. And I think honestly, this is all about finding the commitment in the relationship. If it's psychic or not, this is someone that is legitimate for you guys. Now, you guys have poised as the wisdom of the Oracle for 2018. You guys are ready. It's about being ready to take on the world, take on the situation, take on your goals. Whatever you guys want right now, you can go get it because it's yours, okay? It's yours. You feel it. You know it. You're ready to go after it. The Eight of Cups in February saying so. So it's all about being ready, remembering that you are ready. You are prepared. You are ready to kind of tackle on anything that you want. And don't let anything discourage you, because you guys have so many things going on this next year that you've pretty much prepared yourself for this year, from this year. So you're ready, okay? And the energy is going to be there to help you push through this. All right, Aquarius, I hope this helped y'all. I hope you got some information from this. And I hope this reading was really interesting for you guys, really entertaining, and was able to kind of give you a different perspective about how to see the future ahead. Remember, like I said before, in the future, I said before in the past, nothing's set in stone. So whatever you guys were not feeling in this reading, you remember you guys have the free will to change that. I also have a 40% off all reading sale, okay? So if you guys are interested in getting an end of the year reading, go ahead and take advantage of that. My website is in the description box below. I am also on Instant Go, so I'm gonna text away and I'm download away, okay? So it's on apps, so just follow me on there. My username is in the description box below as well. And sorry, Angel Tarot. And as always, guys, I love y'all. Good luck and enjoy the rest of this year, and good luck with the future year ahead. Bye, y'all.